Everything you're looking at right here was marked down. Every single one. Same yellow tag, same signal, and most people will walk into the store and think this is a good deal. Especially where I live, because ground beef right now is sitting about $6.99 a pound. So when you see anything below that, your brain immediately says, buy it. Mine does too. But this is where most people get it wrong, because on sale does not automatically mean it's a deal. And if you don't know how to think through that in the moment, you will keep spending money and still feel like your kitchen isn't working. Welcome back to Prep and Purpose. I'm Vanessa, and if you're new here, welcome to my kitchen. This is where we focus on stewarding what we already have and building simple kitchen systems that reduce decisions, save money, and take pressure off of daily food management. If you've been here for a while, you already know we're all about turning meals into assembly instead of starting from scratch. Make sure your notifications are turned on so you don't miss an upcoming episode. All right, let's get back to it. My brain still says deal when I see it. It still does. But now I stop and ask, is it really? And I don't move until I answer that, because that tag is only telling me one thing: the price has changed. It is not telling me if this is actually going to help me once I get home. So instead of reacting, I slow down and run a quick check. What am I actually paying? What role does this play? And what is this going to turn into later? And I'm going to walk you through exactly how I do that in real time, because this is where most decisions are made, not in your kitchen, right here. And this is where most problems get created. You don't have a time problem, you have a decision problem. And this is one of those moments. So let's start with this one. Ground beef. Regular price where I am is about $6.99 a pound. This pack is marked down to $6.50 for 2 pounds. So the first thing I do is slow down and do the math. What I'm actually paying per pound is about $3.25. Now, that's a real drop. Not a small discount, not a couple of cents. This is meaningful. So now I'm comparing it to my normal baseline. And that tells me this is a strong price, and that matters because not every sale is actually strong. Some are just there to get your attention. I don't move yet. I check the next thing. What role does this play? And this is a base. This is something I can build from. This is not locked into one outcome. This can stretch: tacos, bowls, pasta, wraps, whatever I need it to be depending on my energy. This is not a finished decision. This is flexibility. So now I have 2 things working for me: strong price, strong function. And then I go to the third check. What does this turn into later? And I already know the answer. This turns into multiple meals. This reduces how much I have to think later. So now this becomes a yes, not because of the tag, but because of what happens after I bring it home. Because when I open my fridge later, I'm not standing there trying to figure it out. You're not searching, you're selecting. Something already exists, and that's actually what makes your life easier. Now watch how this changes, because this is where most people get pulled in. These are hamburger patties, also marked down, saving about $3.50 a pound. So again, your brain says, deal. And this is where I pause again. Same process. What am I actually paying? Okay, looks decent, but I don't stop there. I go straight to the roll, and this is where it breaks. This is a finished decision. This is locked into one outcome. This can only be one thing. Burgers. That's it. So now I ask the next question. What does this turn into later? And the answer is nothing else. It turns into one meal. And then I'm back in the same position tomorrow, trying to figure it out again. So even if the price looks good, the function is weak. And if the function is weak, it doesn't support me. It puts me right back into another decision. If it depends on you, it's not a system. So now I'm thinking, this doesn't reduce my workload, it repeats it. And that's the part people miss the most, because the sale feels like a win, but the outcome is the same. I still have to think again tomorrow. So for me, this becomes a no. Not because of the price, but because of what it creates later. Now this one, Meatballs, also marked down. $4.99 total, $2 off. And again, it looks like a deal, and this is where I slow down again. Same process. What am I actually getting? What does this cost me per use? And then I move to roll. This has some flexibility, but not much. It's still leaning toward one outcome. So now I ask this, what does this turn into later? And the answer is, this helps me today, but not much beyond that. So this sits in the middle. It's not hurting me, but it's not building anything either. And now I step back and look at all three. Same sales signal, completely different outcomes. One stretches, one locks, one helps me temporarily. And that is what most people never separate. Good decisions save money, but systems make them automatic. And what I'm trying to do in this moment is reduce how many decisions I have to make later, because energy fades, you got it. Structure holds. And if what I buy doesn't support structure, I'm the one who has to carry that labor. You don't have a food problem, you have a system problem. And until what you bring into your house supports how your kitchen actually functions, you're going to keep feeling stuck, no matter how much you're thinking you're saving. So the next time you're standing in the store and you see a yellow tag, don't move yet. Pause and run it through those checks. What am I actually paying? What role does this play? And what is this going to turn into later? Because if it doesn't make your life easier later, it's not a deal. It's just something you're going to have to deal with. And that's where most of the cost actually shows up. And as always, steward what you have. Serve where you are. And you'll always have what you need to rescue yourself. Prep with purpose.